Hey, Sugar Booga Wooga. It's Love Month, Black History Month. Welcome to February. We are, what is this, 677? I think today is day 7. It's Monday afternoon. I'm on my way back to work to pick up some kids and take them home, and then go get my own little love bug and come back home and get ready for tomorrow so we can do it all over again. But I have been trying to make some time to talk to you all about a closing gone wrong that I did. I know that there are multiple notaries on YouTube who have shared their bad experiences with closings. So I wanted to share mine because it was something else. You know, when you're in that thing, it seems like the most hugest, biggest thing that you're experiencing at that moment. But to others and onlookers, it might not be such a big deal. But to you, it's a big deal. And for me, it was a big deal because it was the first time that I was unprepared and I was late for a signing. Usually, I have time enough to print out the signing, prepare the signing, and look at the documents within the signing before I present them so I know my part and their part. Well, that was not the case for this signing. Notary Go called me one day in the morning. I was finishing up my route, wanted me to go and hurry up and do this refinance in a city. But I'm thinking I'm only going to 35th Street, so I had about 30 minutes to get there or whatever, because I stay on 159th or whatever. So that's a nice little distance. But if you know the city, I had to go up north to like Armitage is where I got off at, because of where they were located at. And I still had a little ways to go before I got to them. So I got to them 22 minutes after the time I was supposed to get there. And then I show up with my laptop and my printer. And I thought about it as I was on my way to the signing, but I didn't think about it beforehand. And I should have brought toner, but still, the way my printer is set up, because sometimes they have those 8x11, they have legal letter mixed in with the refinance paperwork. And so, past experience, I had issues printing. So I try to do like 20 pages at a time, go through them, get them together, and do 20 more. And that way I keep from having to reprint the whole thing over, trying to figure out where it messed up or whatever. So and this one had 2 packets. It had a 40-page packet, and I had to make double prints of that. And then it had a 134-page packet that I was supposed to make double prints of that. That was the first time for that. Now, this one was different. Usually I have gotten my refinances from a different person, and this time I got them through a different signing service. And so everybody does it different. But my toner was out. And I saw that when I did the 40-pack because I had to do it 3 times before I left. So that was all the mistakes you can see within that little time frame. Then I get there and it's still, my toner is messing up while I'm making the first set of the 30 prints. So I said, okay, I'll leave that set with them. And they offered to print them. So I asked them to please print the second half. Why the lady come down in 5 minutes with the prints? It took me probably 30 minutes to do prints because I had to do 20 at a time. And she did it and come right down with them. I was like, you know what? See, I got to upgrade my printer because this printer is putting me to shame right now. But anyway, so I finally get the documents. And, of course, these documents look different to me. I haven't seen them. But they're not filled out. Like most refinances I've gotten, they were already filled out. And it had whose name goes where on the documents, but the spacing on these documents was crazy, and it was just, I don't know, I want to say it was amateur night, at the Apollo. But anyway, it was just, I don't know. So the signer began to question the warranty title company, because he said that his company that he has on his paperwork is different than what I'm presenting to him. And so he was a little hesitant. Plus, time was far spent, and he was saying that he had a hard out at 2:30, and it was 2:28 by the time I got the title agent on the phone, because I didn't understand what they wanted me to do. So basically, I had started them filling out the bottom portion, where they sign it. But his wife had a meeting. He sent her off to a meeting, because they are on a schedule and they're business professional people. And so she went to the meetings. He said he'd call her back down when we needed her or whatever. And he ended up canceling it after I got the title agent on the phone, because he said that the one that I was showing them was the underwriter of the title or whatever, and they needed to sign the documents, and then whatever. So I hate the fact that I was not prepared, because usually I try to put my best foot forward when I go into clients' homes, and I be as professional and knowledgeable as possible when it comes to the document. Well, in the end, the reason for canceling was partly my fault. I have to own that. It was partly my fault, because I was late and time was hard spent, and he didn't have the time to put into going through all the documents and signing all the documents. And he had a discrepancy with the documents. So it was best to postpone the signing. And of course, they haven't paid me for going out there. I was late, but I did show up. And it wasn't my fault, that he didn't feel comfortable, or he wasn't agreeing to with the documents or whatever. So I don't know. I kind of am letting go of the fact that they haven't paid me anything, because it did go badly. And I hate that I wasn't able to complete it. But every step of the way, the wronger it got, I was just trying to get through it. I was trying to push through. But it wasn't the case. It was traffic. There was an accident or two on my way there that kind of held me up. All sorts of obstacles. Mind you, I had to take my son to a 10:40 doctor's appointment that I didn't want to cancel. And if I'd have canceled it, then I would have had the time to do it and do it right. But I didn't want to cancel it because, I had it on my calendar for the longest, and I didn't want to reschedule. I was trying to do it all at once, but you can't. You cannot do it all at once, because the time frame I had was just not enough time. If it was at 2 o'clock, then I would have had enough time. But 1 o'clock, I couldn't do it. I tried to do it. I tried to squeeze it in, because I needed that money. I was trying to take as many signings as I could that's coming in on this year. I'm trying to take all of them I can, and I'm reaching for all of them. I don't get all of them, but I sure try to. And so, currently strategizing and trying to come up with a way for me to get more signings and so on and so forth. But you know what? To God be the glory. I made it through. I'm on the other side of it, and I learned from it. I learned that when I have something scheduled already, I cannot take a signing unless it is 2-3 hours from the time of my child's appointment, because his appointment went into my prep time, and then I had to get him to his father's house, and then I had to get myself home, because his father's house was closest to his doctor's appointment, because I couldn't get all the way back out here to the daycare to drop him off and then go back home and all that stuff. So it just, but there's no way I could have took him with me. That would not have been a good look for me to show up with all my luggage and my child. That would just been worse. And if they did a review on me, I could just imagine what it was. But, I mean, it was real life situations happening. And I hate that it went bad. I hate that I dropped the ball. And it was my first refi through them. And yet they still been giving me work though. So I do appreciate that. But I missed out on that money still. So I may as well not have taken it. But I learned from it. So because I learned from the experience, I'm going to say that it wasn't all a bust. And I'm truly thankful and grateful for the experience and just being able to learn from it. And we're going to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? You got to shake it off and keep it moving. Let it go and keep it moving. But I hope that within my downfalls and challenges with this failed signing, that you all can take what you need from it to help you be better and do better with your journey as a notary or whatever you're doing in life. You always want to put your best foot forward. You always want to do your utmost best to represent yourself in a professional manner, in a manner that which clients will want to reuse your services. Because that is always my goal, is that I am professional and courteous, hospitable, that they would want to use my services again or recommend me to others to use my services. Gold star treatment. That's what I try to give my clients. Excuse me, people. I need coffee, y'all. I need some coffee because I'm feeling tired. I was supposed to do laundry today. That didn't happen, so I'm putting it on the schedule for tomorrow. But what I'm going to do, because I got all the clothes together, I'm going to go home and put the clothes in the car tonight. So when I get up in the morning, we just get in the car, go to work, and once I get off my morning route, I can go and do the laundry. Because I have to do it tomorrow because we don't have no more clothes. Like, I got another outfit that I can wear. EJ has another outfit he can wear. And so we can get through tomorrow. But after that, we ain't got no other options. So I got to get my butt to the laundromat to get our clothes clean. So we'll have clean clothes. Amen? Amen. So what did we learn here today, people? We learn not to double book ourselves. We learn to be courteous and professional at all times when dealing with our clients. We learn to always put our best foot forward. And make sure that you have the time to print, prepare, and I was trying to think of another P, but I can't. So 2 P's is all you get. Print and prepare. Oh, and work on your presentation. I got another P. All right. Anyway. So miracles and blessings. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to read your comments. Tell me about your failed signings and whatnot. And we can go back and forth, have a discussion. Amen? Amen. Bye.